Good morning, everyone. You're watching the Green Dream Project. Jim here. It's definitely a chilly morning, very cloudy, and the question was put out there, how do you heat your homestead? This is a video in collaboration with YB Family Farm. They put it out to channels just to see, how do you heat your homestead? And we live in a fifth wheel, and we're operating off of the propane heater that was installed in there. Now, it stopped working for a while, and we were using electric heat, but being as how we're running off of the solar, just having an electric heater going for too long is rough on the batteries. You wouldn't be able to do it for very long, especially not all night. Our motor actually went out on the heater. I did a video on how I replaced that. I'll throw that up here if you're interested in seeing what I did on that. But ever since I replaced that motor, it's been working really good. But we're still on propane. Now, what you just saw me do coming out here, pulling out these tanks, I actually had to get up in the middle of the night to switch over the tanks because I only run off of one tank at a time. I just run off of the first tank here, and then I use this as a backup. So now that this tank is empty, I'm going to unhook it, and then we'll just run off of this one for a little bit. And being as that it's so cloudy and our batteries are so low, I'm probably going to keep the refrigerator on propane just so that we can build up that charge for tomorrow night. I already got this shut off. I did that last night, switching between the tanks. Getting unhooked is pretty easy. Got to turn it clockwise. And switching between the tanks is pretty easy. You just use this little dial. When it's pointed over toward that tank, then it's running off that tank. If I want to switch it back, I just flip it around. But we'll close this thing back up. We're over here at Tractor Supply. This is where we come to get the propane filled. Because you can't beat that price, huh? $2.49. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. La 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 la. Tighten that bad boy up. Turn on the gas. Then I'm just going to flip this back over. And then I'm going to close up the second tank just to be sure. So I don't start drawing from that. I'll just draw from the first one. That is how we do it. Now in an ideal situation, being off-grid, not so much homesteading. I mean, homesteading, people's definitions on that can vary kind of greatly. But definitely kind of with off-grid, you don't want to be tied to those resources. You don't want to be dependent on an electric company. You don't want to be dependent on a gas company. And with natural gas, the question of, are you really off-grid? That can come up. Unless you're making your own gas, that's a possibility. Right now we are using propane, and we are kind of using that to heat the trailer. We're also kind of using that as a supplement for a refrigerator until we get like maybe a community refrigerator, and that can just run on electricity, and then we won't need the ones in the trailer. That's probably an option that we're probably going to go with eventually. And eventually we're going to try and move away as much from needing propane as possible. Eventually, once we start building out here, we can start going into rocket mass heaters, and then we can use stick fuel to heat our home, and that's That's going to be amazing. All right, shout out time. Now, there's another channel out there I want to give a shout out to called Forgotten Way Farms. I've been watching their videos, and right now they got a series going out on delicious holiday drinks. You got to check it out. They also got a 1,000 subscriber giveaway challenge out, and I'm going to link to that video down below. Go check them out. If you like what you see, by all means subscribe to their channel, check out what they got to offer. And if you do go over there and check them out, just tell them Green Dream Project sent you. I hope you enjoyed and just kind of learning about how we heat our homestead. Very simple, very basic. Anyone with an RV, that's how they heat usually, or electric. But thanks a lot for watching. We really appreciate you stopping by. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. We appreciate it. Thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. So much going on out here. I won't talk about as much about permits if you don't like that. Share this with a friend or two, because it could mean a prize. Yeah, that's right, I said that. I'm going to leave that video down there for the details. And as always, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Alright, thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye everyone.